left the hospital and makes repulsive public statement to Trump. She's off her meds. Hillary Clinton recently fell down steps and then later injured her wrist when she was visiting India. She spent some time in the Goyal Hospital, which is located in the city of Jodhpur. After she was released from the hospital, hiding injuries under one of her bizarre shirts, she carried on with her normal routine, doing whatever it is that she does, but then later made a very repulsive statement about President Donald Trump and his entire family. Her statement caught many people off guard as she faced scrutiny for what she said for both the left and right side of politics. It wasn't that long ago that Hillary Clinton had insulted white middle class women for not voting for her, throwing insult after insult, and then backtracking her comments. Another day goes by and another excuse for her 2016 election loss comes out. After Hillary chastised white women, she finally went on to make her statement against the Trump family, and this is where she gets into some hot water all over again. Her latest insult happened while she was still traveling outside of America and she was participating in a Dutch interview. Hillary boldly claimed via the Daily Caller that Trump has undermined the office and used it to enrich himself and his family, Clinton said. Disregarded laws, ethical standards. He's crossed into a territory of behavior and actions that are unpredictable, that are erratic, that are undermining the stability of the global order, she continued. In that quote alone, she tremendously undermines the president himself. She makes false claims that essentially suggest that Donald Trump won the presidency for the good of his own family and himself. There are two sides to that, of course. Anytime someone becomes president, it's automatically good for their family. That comes with the job. Obviously, it's good to be the president of the United States of America. However, to suggest that someone won the presidency and undermined the position strictly for their own good is astronomically irresponsible. It takes a lot of work to win the presidential election. Donald Trump also rejected the salary that comes with the position. As for being great for his family, Don Jr. is going through a divorce, so that probably wasn't something they expected nor used to enrich their family. Hillary claims Trump is being unpredictable, and that's a compliment. Trump's behavior keeps people on their toes and alert. It keeps people wondering if they should be corrupt or simply do a good job. Trump is paying attention and drains the swamp regardless of what side of politics people are on. President Trump does not care if someone is right or left-wing aligned. He'll fire anyone who isn't doing what they're supposed to do. The caption in the video below are because the video was taken outside of America and translated for their locals. Pay close attention to her words. Hillary Clinton's tour has not been super successful due to her being picked apart by pundits and news stations, freely posting her tumble. She is likely enjoying her travels across the world, something that people who are at the lowest or lower middle class cannot afford. The same people Clinton recently insulted for not supporting her in the 2016 election. Hillary Clinton's out-of-the-country travels have so far provided Americans with a plethora of entertaining video clips. Everything from her falling down the steps to this interview has been wonderful to watch. It's a shame that Hillary Clinton didn't go into comedy because she may have been more successful as a comedian. Here is Hillary's most famous interview with Zach Galifianakis as part of the Between Two Ferns series. Oh, Lord. It's ironic that Hillary Clinton mentions the double standard in the humor interview. Democrats have often lived blindly to their apparent double standard that liberals often live by. It was recently reported that former President Obama utilized Facebook data just like President Trump. It was said that Obama previously called Putin just like Trump. However, Trump continuously gathers mass amounts of controversial commentary from left-wing pundits for doing things that Barack Obama had done as well. Now there's a surprise. Zach Galifianakis ends his centrist point of view interview by asking what's the best way to contact Hillary Clinton. Email. Yeah, well, this woman is really quite astonishing how she arrogantly goes on live TV and for interviews. It's like really disturbing, like she should just go and hide under a rock. Oh, Jesus. Nobody wants.
Those days are behind me, and I want to share the best I can.
Yeah,
those days are behind you. They are behind you, but she's not letting it go.
You're never inappropriate in the book.
Well, I think I'm very candid.
Yes.
Really?
Right? Yes,
Candid.
but I talk about some moments that, in looking back, I wonder whether I did them right. Like being stalked on the stage during the second debate by Trump. I tried to.
Did you hear that? Stalked on the stage by Trump. She's still on that crap? I mean, this is unbelievable with this woman.
Ignore it. I tried to rise above it. Maybe I, should have turned around and said, back up, you creep. You're not going to intimidate me.
He's a creep or you're a creep, Hillary.
Those are the kinds of things that you goes through your mind when you think, okay, what could have made the difference? What, how should I have dealt with, some of the challenges, whether it was Russians or WikiLeaks or voter suppression.
Sure, but things that you would think about in hindsight, what could I have done differently for the outcome?
That's right.
What do you do with the rage?
I'm channeling it. I'm channeling my my anger, my disappointment into helping young organizations, a lot of grassroots energy that's out there. I've got a new umbrella group that is funding them and supporting them to recruit candidates and run people and win elections. Because, we can all complain and we can all worry about the direction our country's going, or we can get out there and do the hard work and try to win back the Congress and in 2020 the White House. That's what I'm doing.
You mentioned already that you're candid in the book, and I agree with you completely about the mistakes that you probably made during the campaign. And one of them is that you deeply regret not being able to connect emotionally with the anger and frustration that obviously a lot of Americans were feeling. Millions of it.
Actually, we don't care, Hillary. But to make that statement about Trump, she said creep. The only creep, Hillary, is you and your minions like John Podesta and Joe Biden. Those are the real creeps. I mean, the nerve of these people, the absolute audacity that they are actually interviewed by people. They should be interviewed by a judge for sentencing. That's what they should be interviewed for. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.